Hello, everyone. This is Sean from Barry Digital Media, and I hope you're doing well. And today I'm going to be looking into the future of marketing. And what I mean by that specifically is OpenAI's ChatGPT is saying that they're going to be introducing ads into their platform. And this makes sense from many different standpoints. Just considering that the way that we're asking questions is changing in the high adoption rate that people are using these chatbots within their day-to-day life means potentially better personalized ads, and then also it provides a sustainability model for the platform as well, because each time that somebody makes a search on one of these platforms, it costs more than when you make a search on Google. So Google has advertisements to support their platform, so it just makes sense that OpenAI would do the same, as well as the other chats as well. So um, it looks like, actually, right now, ChatGPT doesn't run ads, but OpenAI's CFO recently confirmed they're considering advertising non paying users as a way to monetize their massive free user base. With over 800 million weekly users asking high intent questions regularly, this could become one of the biggest new ad opportunities since Facebook launched business pages. Yeah, so we can see that the growth definitely has gone up exponentially since OpenAI's ChatGPT launch about a year ago, I think, with now over 800 million weekly users. It's definitely something that has had an effect. ChatGPT's head, Nick Turley, just admitted what every tech executive already knows: even 700 million weekly active users can't make the math work without ads. In an interview on Decoder, Turley said he's humble enough not to rule out categorically that he hedged that OpenAI would need to be very thoughtful and tasteful about how ads could integrate into ChatGPT. This represents a stunning reversal from CEO Sam Altman's earlier position. Just last year, Altman called ads uniquely unsettling and a last resort for ChatGPT. He even proclaimed, "I kind of hate ads. I like that people pay for ChatGPT and know that the answers they're getting are not influenced by advertisers." The economics are brutal. OpenAI expects to generate $12.7 billion in revenue this year through subscriptions, which is more than triple the $3.7 billion it generated in 2024. This sounds impressive until you realize that the company burns more money than it makes and won't be cash flow positive until 2029, despite the 700 million weekly active users. Only 20 million pay for the subscription. Think about that ratio. Less than 3% of users are paying customers. Netflix, by comparison, has successfully converted most of its user base to paid subscribers. And yes, they have ads too. OpenAI's subscription model, while incredible according to Turley, faces the same reality freemium products eventually confronts. Free users cost money to serve. So that article by Sask Today and by Shelley Palmer seems to be confirming that putting advertising inside of their chat is a necessity for their company, because the free users are just outpacing what the paying users can support essentially. ChatGPT begins its evolution into an ad platform. The news. OpenAI recently posted a listing for a growth paid marketing platform engineer, signaling plans to build an in house systems for ad integration, campaign management, and attribution. The move points to OpenAI creating its own ad buying infrastructure inside of ChatGPT rather than relying on agencies. So that's pretty interesting that this article was just released not too long ago in September 25, and ChatGPT is just now putting a growth paid marketing platform engineer position on their jobs. So I don't think we'll see ads inside of the platform for a little while. It might be a 2026 edition. If OpenAI owns its advertising infrastructure, it gains more control over performance, measurement, monetization. In If executed well, ChatGPT could emerge as a new major advertising player, rivaling Google, Meta, and Amazon's ad empires. Um, this actually might be a really good time for ChatGPT to come into the market because it just came to me a moment ago that I am expecting something big to happen to Google because they did lose one of their court cases probably about 6 months ago. So, I mean, I suspect that Google's advertising network might be broken apart, and especially within those cracks, ChatGPT could come in and take some of the potential loss there, just the obscurities. That's where ChatGPT could come in and start growing. Will it work? Signs point to yes. ChatGPT is already reshaping organic referral traffic. It drove nearly 21% of Walmart's incoming visits in August, along with 20% for Etsy and 15% for Target and 10% for eBay. Gen AI is now the second most popular source of product recommendations, and Salesforce projects AI powered tools will influence 21% of global holiday orders this year. Usage among younger users, a highly coveted demographic, is spiking. Perplexity, losing its ad chief, sets a key challenger back, widening the runway for ChatGPT to capture advertising attention. So that's really interesting. I didn't know that ChatGPT is already reshaping the organic referral traffic, apparently driving nearly 21% for Walmart's incoming visits. I mean, those are some huge numbers. I was not expecting them to be that big. Yes, but ads risk introduce friction into ChatGPT. Tolerance may differ by tier. Enterprise customers paying hundreds per month may expect an ad-free experience, while lower tiers could see more tolerance for monetized response. More than 2 in 3 US adults trust the information provided by Gen AI tools like ChatGPT. Poorly integrated ads could reverse that momentum, undermining ChatGPT's credibility as a reliable assistant. And although and though Google's share in the US search and ad market will fall below 50% next year, it's still dominant. OpenAI has its work cut out for it. Going back to this point, that reminds me that. Oh, no, it doesn't remind me. I had it and then I lost it. Okay, let's go on to the next. So, this is, while I was searching along for ChatGPT campaigns, this is an ad that kind of confused me because here it looks like they're saying that people are going to search for something like, I want to feel stronger, help me do some more pull ups by autumn. I don't think people are going to necessarily put in brand names inside of their search. Like, even if it was something like, I don't know who this brand is, but a brand well known for me is Nike. I can't really see people saying, I want to feel stronger, help me do pull ups by Nike. I would just imagine that they ask for pull ups in general. Unless maybe, Nike or Autumn here has a very strong advertising campaign where they try to change the customer behavior. Um, and I imagine they could do that by putting out some commercials where, they show A B testing, where they show if you just put in this chat here without a brand name, that it'll come up with some generic results. But then if you say by Nike, then maybe you would have some specific, unique prompts or unique guidelines set by Nike. And I'm not entirely sure how that would be implemented, because then it suggests that big companies like Nike would have integrations within ChatGPT and chatbots like that. And then the user would start to think that the chatbot is biased. Now, I know that within ChatGPT you can get these separate library where they can be customized. So if you download the Nike app within ChatGPT and then you ask that kind of question, then maybe in that scenario, this kind of question makes more sense, or this kind of marketing makes more sense. And then just taking a look at what ChatGPT says, and then also Perplexity. Ways advertising could appear in ChatGPT: contextual ads, sponsored answers that match your question. Example: sponsored, try Nike's Infinite Run for flat feet. Nike's Infinity RN for flat feet. Product mentions, brands woven naturally into the replies, clearly marked. Opt-in shopping mode. Users ask for deals or products, and ChatGPT shows sponsored listings or affiliate links. Branded GPTs. Companies make their own chatbot, like Nike GPT, featured in ChatGPT's results. Interface ads. Small banners or side suggestions like sponsored by Expedia. Sponsored data. Brands pay to have their content included in ChatGPT's searchable knowledge. Must be transparent, optional, and privacy safe. Yeah, let's do that. ChatGPT here is giving me the option to do a mock-up, so we'll see how that generates. But what was interesting, or the branded GPT, this is, I think, what I was talking about a little bit earlier, about having those chat bots within ChatGPT inside of the library. So then you could download Nike's GPT and then give it a shot. Oh, I thought it was going to give me a picture right away. And then this is pretty much what I was expecting from advertising. And maybe this one up here. Yeah, just like how Google already shows advertising within its search results, I imagine something similar with ChatGPT's. Okay, that might take a moment, so I'm going to go to the next screen and then come back to this. So, marketing can be powerfully integrated into ChatGPT and similar AI chatbots to drive engagement, automate interactions, and improve campaign performance. These systems are increasingly embedded into digital marketing workflows in 2025, serving as both conversational agents and analytical tools. Lead generation and customer engagement. AI chatbots can capture leads through natural dialogue, replacing static forms with conversational flows that qualify prospects automatically. For instance, businesses on platforms like Chatbot or MiniChat use bots to ask qualified questions, segment users, and send personalized workflow integrated directly into CRMs or email systems. This automation frees marketers to focus on strategy while maintaining user-friendly touchpoints around the clock. Content and campaign creation. ChatGPT can assist in content ideation, ad copywriting, and campaign execution. It generates headline ideas, blogs, outlines, A/B test variants, and even scripts for video ads. Marketers also use ChatGPT to brainstorm campaigns tied to events or trends, and to optimize SEO with keyword generation and meta description creation. So it doesn't seem to be taking the relevant or recent news into consideration about maybe you know what I did, as I did switch my request from advertising to marketing. So maybe that's why. Let's put advertising. Okay, let's try this. Advertising can be incorporated into ChatGPT and other AI chatbots through several rapidly evolving strategies, including sponsored recommendation, contextual product mentions, and interactive promotions embedded within conversation flow. These ad formats are designed to feel seamless, addressing user intent without disrupting the natural dialogue that makes chatbots valuable. Key approaches to advertising in AI chatbots. Sponsored results or sponsored responses. Chatbots can integrate sponsored or branded answers tied to users' queries, suggesting a particular product or service when users ask for recommendations. Contextual mentions. AI can surface relevant ads or promotions based on real time conversations context, ensuring ads are non intrusive and feel helpful to users. Interactive promotions. Users might receive dynamic content such as personalized discount codes or even invitations prompted by their chat interactions. Affiliate links. Chatbots may include affiliate marketing by embedding product links or call to actions, earning commissions on qualified user purchases. Conversational commerce. AI bots are increasingly driving conversational commerce, allowing users to discover and purchase products directly through chat dialogues, sometimes triggered by subtle product placements or recommendations. Balancing user experience and monetization. A major design challenge is making ads relevant and helpful rather than disruptive. Over commercialization risk eroding user trust, so leading platforms are testing ways to blend monetization with value, such as disclosing sponsored messages and prioritizing ad relevance to the user's interest. Platforms differ in their approach. While some, like OpenAI, focus primarily on core functionality, others, such as Meta and Perplexity, are actively testing. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Oh, I guess an advertisement came in and interrupted my experience. Thank you. So they're advertising Perplexity's comment there, which I think is a like a browser essentially. So platforms differ in their approach, while some others, like OpenAI, focus primarily on core functionalities such as Meta and Perplexity, are actively testing targeted ads and branded content in chatbot environments. Additional monetization models. Besides direct advertising, chatbots also use subscription based access to remove ads or unlock premium experience, pay per use fees for advanced features for enterprise integrations, tiered service levels, often building an ad free experience as a selling point. Overall, the future of advertising in AI chatbots will focus on context driven, less intrusive models that turn conversions into valuable, actionable brand interactions. I think that was a good breakdown. Okay, so let's jump on back to. So, this is an example of ChatGPT responding to a user, and the user is asking, "What's a good running shoe for flat feet?" And then ChatGPT says, "For flat feet, You'll want a shoe with strong arch support and cushioning. Popular choices include Brooks Adrenaline GTS 23, great stability and comfort. Asics Gel Cayano, no, Cayano 31, excellent shock absorption. Sponsored suggestion Nike Infinity RN4, designed for runners who need extra support and balance. Learn more. Yeah, okay. So this is a good example because we can see several things that are going on. We can see a pretty natural question from the user, and then we're also seeing uh, ChatGPT give a pretty good response here with a couple of product suggestions. And here, I think this would be pretty much, what should I say? This should be, or this is probably taken from the company's website. And so, your website's SEO is still important, and this would be an example um, of content taken from the website, from your website, and then being injected inside of a ChatGPT response. And then we also have this response here, and so Nike is responding. Uh, Hold on. Sorry for that interruption. I think Nike here would have an advertisement for their shoe, so they probably have a keyword like flat feet within their advertising. So then that triggered this ad specifically. Okay, it's not bad. You know what? Let's try. Let's just see if Chat GPT brings up another response quickly. And then while that's doing that, maybe we can get um, one from Gemini as well. I have been noticing that Gemini has been a little bit quicker these days than ChatGPT. Okay, let's check this one out. Welcome back. Based on your recent search for adventure travel, we found an exclusive offer just for you. Okay, so this is definitely different than what I was expecting. This almost seems like an active advertisement. So then maybe when you load up Gemini, this comes to your home screen, and then it would take it, I guess, from your personal experience. Oh, I don't know why. Oh, it gave me a link instead. Okay, let's check out this one. Planning a trip to Italy next month, mostly exploring Rome, Florence, and Venice. What are some good train booking options? That sounds wonderful. That sounds a wonderful trip. For the Trenitula in. Okay, there's a lot of text issues there. But then we can see here at the bottom we have an advertisement that would probably be triggered from uh, one of these terms up here, like Rome, Florence, or Venice. Okay, that's a pretty good example, I think. Okay, here's another. What's the best laptop for video editing? For video editing, you'll need a laptop with a powerful processor, plenty of RAM, and a high resolution display. Top choices are Apple MacBook Pro 16 with an M1 chip or Dell XPS with an Intel Core 9. Sponsored suggestion: HP Spectre 360, designed for video editors with a powerful processor and vibrant display. Okay, I like this example as well, and it seems the ad copy here is well made because it seems to match what ChatGPT is suggesting. And so maybe that is how you would approach creating ads for ChatGPT, is that you would probably do a search for your product, see what ChatGPT naturally comes up with, and then base your advertising on ChatGPT's response. Anyways, I hope you found this helpful and I hope you have a good day. Bye. Thank you. Bye.